Today, we have a significant situation developing in Washington. President Trump is currently in a dispute with the judicial branch. This issue revolves around a court order in Rhode Island demanding the release of frozen federal funds. One might assume a court order is straightforward. However, the White House has chosen not to comply with the order, leading to a potential constitutional conflict. This sets the stage for a significant constitutional debate. This is not a minor issue. It challenges the core principles of our democracy. The separation of powers is a fundamental aspect of our Constitution. It is designed to prevent any one branch from becoming too powerful. By not complying with the court order, the White House is challenging this balance. This could set a concerning precedent. Ignoring a court order undermines the rule of law. It erodes public trust in our institutions and could lead to significant instability. The principle remains that rules must be followed, regardless of personal opinions. The next steps are uncertain. The judge in Rhode Island has ordered the White House to appear in court to explain their actions. Will they comply? Will they continue to defy the order? The outcome remains to be seen. This is an ongoing story that will require close attention. The White House's response to a court order has raised significant questions, and Vice President Vance's comments have added to the discussion. Vice President Vance has expressed views that challenge the traditional understanding of the separation of powers. He has questioned the authority of judges to challenge presidential decisions. Vance compared this authority to military operations and prosecutorial discretion. The specific executive order Vance referred to is not clear, but his stance has sparked debate. The idea that a sitting vice president would publicly question the judiciary's role is noteworthy. It raises questions about the interpretation of the Constitution. The comparison has been seen by some as informal and lacking in seriousness. This is not just a theoretical debate, it has real-world implications. When the balance of power is questioned, it can lead to significant changes in governance. History shows the impact of unchecked power. So, what can we learn from this? It's important for leaders to understand the structure and function of government, and for citizens to remain informed and engaged. Vigilance is key in a democracy. Holding leaders accountable and defending institutions is essential. Otherwise, we risk losing the very foundations of our government. Historically speaking, President Trump's relationship with the judiciary has been marked by notable disagreements. He has frequently criticized judges, questioning their decisions and impartiality. This approach is reminiscent of his direct and confrontational style seen in his previous career. For example, his conflict with the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. When a judge ruled against DOGE, Trump strongly opposed the decision. He described the ruling in very critical terms. However, despite his initial reaction, Trump eventually stated he would comply with the court's decision. This was a notable moment. So what does this indicate? It suggests that even with his assertive approach, Trump recognizes the importance of the judiciary. He understands the necessity of adhering to judicial decisions. Or does he? The reality is, this situation is unprecedented. No previous president has so openly challenged the judiciary. This approach could have significant implications for the balance of power in our democracy. Now you might be wondering, where is Congress in all of this? Shouldn't they be doing something to address the president's actions? In theory, yes. Congress has the power to impeach the president, pass laws to limit his authority, and generally provide checks and balances. However, currently Congress is controlled by the president's own party, and they have shown limited opposition to his actions. This situation raises concerns about whether elected officials are prioritizing their responsibilities to the Constitution. There is a perception that they are aligning closely with the president, potentially at the expense of their oath to the American people. This situation can be frustrating for many, leading some to seek ways to cope with the political climate. Some may choose to disengage from the news cycle. However, it is important to remain hopeful. Citizens need to hold Congress accountable. They must remind their representatives that they work for the people, not the other way around. If representatives do not fulfill their duties, voters have the power to elect new officials and replace them with individuals who will. It is time for Congress to become more active and start defending democratic principles. The future of the nation depends on it.